We know that there's a big game coming up on Sunday, but we got some breaking news regarding two Chicago Bears players who won't be suiting up. That's Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon. I'm Bobby. I'm holding it down for the breaking news. I know we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but we got to play this cold intro first.
Tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to a live from Chicago Bears Central. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome in. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For our family members and CBC family members, welcome back. But we got some news regarding your Chicago Bears today. All week, we've been looking at a list of players who've been on this injury report. And two guys that haven't been practicing, Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon. Matt Eberflus didn't really give us a lot of insight to what's going on with these guys, but we've been paying attention, and these guys have not practiced all week, and they have already been designated as being out. Now, Jaquan Brisker, my man's missed the last game as well, right before the bye week, so we thought that was going to be good to allow him and buy him a little bit more time to make his return potentially for this game. Obviously, he's still not there yet. Jaquan Brisker has had a history of concussions, and I guess the Chicago Bears are kind of taking their time with this thing. And honestly, I'm not too mad at it, to be honest with you. And then when you talk about Kyler Gordon, I believe he's also a huge addition to the squad. But unfortunately, he's another guy that's been out. He's been dealing with that hamstring injury. We know that those soft tissue injuries, is more specifically these hamstrings, they're a bit tricky. And I'll be real with y'all. I'm okay with both of these players kind of sitting out, kind of allowing these two guys to get back to where we need them to be for the gauntlet of the rest of this season. I believe this is going to be a tall task this Sunday, but I still believe that the Chicago Bears have enough to win the game. You still got Montez Sweat out there. You still got Javon Dexter and all the guys on your defensive line. You still are intact in your linebacking core. You still are intact with your number one cornerback and your number two cornerback and Tyreek Stevenson, who ended up as being a limited participant this week, end up as a full participant on Friday. So you got your number one, your number two cornerback. You seen what guys like Elijah Hicks could do with filling in. You seen what Blackwell can do with filling in. And the Chicago Bears offense, they looking to be all right. For that injury report that came out, you got Larry Borum, that's listed as questionable. Travis Homer, that's listed as questionable. And Jacob Martin, that is listed as questionable. And Travis Homer and Jacob Martin are two guys who ended up on IR, and they have been designated to return. So the Chicago Bears can still have them guys, show up when necessary. But if we talking about Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon specifically, I'm okay with it. Bears still got to come out here and handle business. I still believe that this defense is still solid enough to go out here and get the job done. I know that there's going to be some people down that want to see the Chicago Bears at full strength right now. But I will say this. You got Washington. If you go out there and take care of business, you end up going against a very bipolar Arizona Cardinals and then a very bad Patriots team before you get into the Green Bay matchup. So I'm looking at my guys to try to see if you can go out here and take care of business, because it's absolutely necessary that the Bears stack up as many wins as they can before you get into these divisional games, which is going to be brutal and tough to win. No game you should be overlooking in the NFL, because we've seen the Cardinals have bad weeks and good weeks. They go out and lose and get blown out, and then they go out and win and beat some teams. We'll be like, damn, I didn't think that the Cardinals was going to win this particular game, but they done it. So the Chicago Bears, with what's about to come their way, they got to just lock in. And it's okay to have a couple guys down because they should be returning very, very soon. This right here allows them a little bit more time to get sitchy, and you live with it. You live with it. It's going to be okay. I don't see these two guys as being gone for the rest of the season. We're only going into our 7th game. So we should be good. We should be good. It's unfortunate. I don't really want to see two of my best defensive my two guys in the defensive backfield to go down. But this is the reality of the NFL. It's one of the reasons why I harp on having good depth behind your starters, because anything can happen. This is the NFL. Guys get dinged up. You might play a whole game. And in the last minute, while a team is trying to come back, an injury can come up. So you gotta have that depth readily available and at your disposal when necessary. And so far, Matt Eberflus has shown that he can coach up his defensive backfield. He's shown that he can make adjustments to kind of cover up for the weaknesses and still provide the Chicago Bears defense with a good enough game plan to allow the Chicago Bears to win. Now, when you talk about the matchup coming up on Sunday, hey, the Commanders got a nice, potent offense, but their defense is a bit shaky. If you're comparing defenses, our defense will be on. We'll be solid. We'll be good to go. Versus their defense, they like to give up a lot of huge plays or whatnot, but they are capable of making some plays to give themselves an opportunity to win the game. So you live with it. You live with it. Plus, the defensive line is there. Montez Sweat. Hey, where you been, big dog? Where you at? I ain't gonna sit here and act like the impact of him on being on the field hasn't created opportunities from others, but we pay you the big bucks for a reason, my guy. We play you the big bucks for a reason. And this is now coming out of the bye week, and everybody knows what's at stake going down the stretch or moving on through this season. Yeah, you got to stack those wins. You got to stack those wins. So, and there's people injured all around the NFL. Nobody's going to feel sorry for the Chicago Bears. I'm not going to feel sorry for the Chicago Bears because, number one, we still got all our offensive weapons and we still got majority of the defense intact. So you got to still come out and handle business. I believe the Chicago Bears will, but we obviously don't play the game. We just sit there and watch. So we'll see what's going to happen with these guys. We got a couple people in the chat. What's the word? King J Rico in there said, wow, we did not need that. I'm with you. We didn't need it, but it's the reality of the NFL. Fresco in the building said, both of them? Yeah, bro. Both of them. Both. Not B-O-T-H. Both. B-O-F-F. Both of them. Yeah, he talking about. Jacob Paul in the building said, yeah. What's the word? What up, my guy? Marcus said, we lit. Fresco said he liked the new intro. Hey, credit to my guy Hayes. This man is a podcaster, a producer, a rapper, a cinema maker, and a photographer. He's multi-talented. So big shout out to my guy Drip on the intro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy creating these intros. It takes some time and some work for sure. King J said, OG Bobby, respect for the update. Appreciate you, my guy. He said, Bears fans, I told my dad the worst thing that can happen is if Jaden Daniels is out and Mariota dots us up. Look, I'm not saying that Mariota is a bad player, but there is a reason he is a backup for a reason. Though he is a competent backup, he's still a backup for a reason. I am going to still show him his respect because last week when Jaden Daniels went down, he went out there and balled out. I just don't expect him to ball out versus this Bears defense. The Bears defense, they allow you to feel like you want to do something in the first half. And then in the second half, we coming with the chains, with the padlocks. We're going to lock your front door for you. First of all, we're going to put you out your house, lock the front door, barricade the back door, and you ain't getting back in that second half. So if the Bears hang around and if the Bears take care of business, you shouldn't have not too many things to worry about. Again, we show the respect to our opponents because it's the NFL and this is anything can happen on any given Sunday. But I'm still confident in the Chicago Bears abilities to get this thing done. Nothing is guaranteed, but I'm still confident And Marcus Mariota, he could very well come out and have a game. He could very well do that. I just don't think that the Chicago Bears defense will allow him because we coming. Jay Capone said, not worry. Fuck it. We ball. You already know. I'm not mad either, Bobby. It's just sad. It is. Because you want to see all you guys out there come and play a meaningful game like this, especially with Commanders fan talking real greasy. National media talking about the Bears. Do the Bears regret drafting Caleb Williams over Jaden Daniels in only 5 weeks of football? It's okay. A lot of people is going to overreact, but we the Bears family. We know what we've been looking at. We know what we've been watching. We good where we at. It's too early to make some type of determination like that, like we're going to be regretful for drafting Caleb Williams because these last 3-4 weeks he been on. So we'll see. Floyd in there said, man, me and my dad are going to the game on Sunday. We have to win. It's his first NFL game on his birthday. Hey, y'all heard it right here, Chicago Bears. We trying to make sure Sunday is good for the birthdays. Birthdays. My homeboy, he live in the DMV. I think he gonna slide to the game too. And we gonna see what happens. Hopefully the Bears can put on a show for them. I remember the last time we played the Washington Commanders. We whooped them. But then the time before that, Vegas Jones muffed the punt in the game but prior to that one. So, but the good thing is there won't be no Vegas on the field. Hopefully, we'll see. And what we know, he won't be returning punts. So we should be fine. But again, it's not up to us. It's up to these players. They got to handle business. Brandon in the building. What up, my guy? He said, yeah, let Brisker and Kyler heal before we play the Green Bay Smackers for the next 3 weeks. Bears will be good. I'm with you on that. Plus, Commanders don't have Jonathan Allen either. So Bears offensive play should be great. I think that one of the interesting things about that, Brandon, is that Shane Waldron, he's saying what I've been saying. Can we start faster, please? And over the bye week, Shane Waldron said that the emphasis has been placed on starting faster. We need to see it coming out of the bye week. It might not happen in the first drive, but you need points in that first quarter. And I hope it's a touchdown. And the reason I'm so focused on the starting fast aspect is simply because look at the Vikings. That's in your division. A lot of these games that they've won, they started fast and the opposing team couldn't recover because Brian Flores was able to utilize his defense and they was able to pin their ears back. And with all those blitz disguises, it threw guys off. Like this guy will bring 6 near the line and drop 3 in coverage and rush 3. Like what? So now you got 8 players in coverage. That's very, very hard to beat. So the Bears, you got to start establishing something earlier because the Green Bay Packers, they do really well in their first few drives. The Lions as well. So use these 3 games as an opportunity to come out and show us that you've improved again. Take another step forward for us. That's all we asking. B. Bill in the building said, I like Hicks and Blackwell, plus Stevenson is back. Yes, so I'm feeling pretty confident about what these Bears players can do, bro. We still should absolutely win this game. Bear down, we win 24-23. You telling me Cairo Santos finna hit the game winner? You telling me we got to put legs in the chat for C-Dub? Is that what you telling me? Let's go. But I don't want it to be that close. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm trying not to be the ultimate homer and still address this game with some logic. Again, it's not anything to do with the players from the Commanders. It has everything to do with this fan back and forth with people disrespecting Caleb, while people like me, we've been chilling and giving Jaden Daniels his praises. But for some strange reason, these guys over there in the DMV in Washington have been talking real greasy. So I hope we whoop their ass. That's just a personal preference. I will be satisfied with a win either way. 24-23 works for me. But I'm still hoping we whoop their ass. That's all I'm saying. What's good, Bobby? Bulls play tonight. Bears going to win on Sunday. Bro, that'll be a great weekend. That'll be a great weekend if the Bulls can win some games this weekend and the Bears cap off Sunday with a win. Let's go. Willie say we should win this game off the defense itself. Hey, I'm with you on that. They the heart of the defense. Let's flex on them. Hey, but you still got your vocal leader out there in Jalen Johnson. I believe Jalen Johnson is one of those vocal leaders. And it's getting real tricky in the NFC North, ladies and gentlemen. The left tackle Christian Darrisaw from the Vikings tore his ACL. This is their starting left tackle, guys. That's huge. That's huge. I don't wish injuries on anybody, because these things are hard to come back from. But it does change a lot of things in the NFC North when the starting left tackle goes down to Minnesota. The starting defensive end for Detroit, Aiden Hutchinson, goes down in Detroit. That changes a lot of things in the NFC North, and we got a lot of football left to be played. So the Bears, don't look forward. Lock in, and let's get ready to play football. This thing is getting real interesting, but we gonna take our time with it. We ain't gonna jump the gun. It's crazy how Jaden got injured week before his matchup with Williams. Look, I ain't saying he ducking smoke. He did practice today. He is a young man. They say he participated today. He is a young man. Us young men, we tend to heal a lot faster and be able to play through certain injuries and that most older guys won't be able to do. Honestly, I expect Jaden to play on Sunday. That's just an early prediction. I could be wrong, but we'll see. RC in the building said, what it is, though, B? You doing the goddamn thing, my boy. Brisker, my favorite tool in the box. Bear down. I be at the Niners game. Soldier Field West. Let's go. Let's go. Anthony in the building. What's good, Bobby? Can you holler at the other brothers about adding a scoring and down banner in the live call? That's definitely something we can talk to. I'll do some research, holler at the guys, and see if we can make that happen. I appreciate that. You see my pen? I'm writing it down for you right now. Because only box score thing that we got that I've seen is Google. That's the only thing that I've seen. It's from Google. But absolutely, if that's something that makes the live call better, we are open to that. And I'm going to explore those options so we can make sure that we good and give everybody that's tuned in an opportunity to have fun, listen to C-Dub call the game, but also know where we're at. We'll see. V-Dog in the building. Yo, what's the word, Bobby? I'm good with the fan being out. We're not going to miss much without Brisker or Gordon, because Matt Eberflus is an elite defensive head coach and can scheme to make any quarterback's life a living hell. That's what I want Jaden Daniels to start seeing ghosts. Bring the house. The hell is you talking about? Bring the house. Just in, per Dan Quinn, left tackle Brandon Coleman is out, and a few more O linemen. Hold on, this thing is, look, hey, I'm just saying, it's getting real interesting because these guys just lost. The Vikings just lost somebody. You telling me coming up Sunday, we might, those guys over there from Washington might be down some players too. The Bears still got to handle business, but I love the increasing chances of winning this game. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I wish those guys wealth. I wish them health. But we play who's in front of us. It ain't our fault if Jaden don't play. It ain't our fault if offensive linemen and D linemen don't play. It's the NFL. We play who is in front of us, and these guys are trying to stop us. We can't let it happen. Yeah, with you, what I've been saying too, Bobby, is start faster, throw defenses off. I'm with you on that. The ultimate homer. I'm definitely one of them. C-Dub, he's the ultimate homer. I'm a homer. I try to think logically, though. But once C-Dub is locked in, ain't no breaking it. My man's is the homer of all homers. He put it on himself. I didn't. He did. And I think it bodes well for him because he always going to root for the home squad. For sure. The Funky Monkey. 35-21. And Sweat 3 sacks. Hey, I love that. Hey, the last 3 weeks, we've been watching really good football that lacked anxiety, that held a lot of excitement, that didn't drive us crazy, that didn't have us crash out. Can we get 4 weeks in a row? Is that too much to ask? Can we get 4 weeks in a row? That's all I'm saying. Can we get 4 weeks in a row of calm and exciting Bears football? Don't make me lose my hair. I'm already battling the hair bandits. You know what I'm saying? I'm battling them. I don't want to lose my hair. Hey, the man Willie said, I don't think Jaden should play against our defense for his health because our defense is tough. Hey, it's going to be up to Dan Quinn. Make a decision. And if he out there, bring the house. If he not, on Marcus Mariota, bring the house. That's all I care about. Bring the house. My man Book in the building said Bears about to put the flu flocks on them boys. I'm with you on that. So we about to mollywop them too, big dog. Mollywop. It's been a long time since somebody heard that or said that. Mollywop your ass, boy. But hey, y'all make sure y'all stay in tune though. We still got the mailbag episode that's going to take place tomorrow. Me and C-Dub going to get that done. That's going to be happening before game day. So y'all just make sure you lock in, be in tune. We're going to break down the game a little bit more tomorrow, give some bold predictions for this game, and listen to the greatest fans in the world. Listen to the greatest family members in the world give their takes on this game or anything Chicago Bears. And in fact, if you have not called in, you can join the fun your damn self. Call in, state your name, leave your take. The number to do so to be a part of these mailbags episode will be in the description, but the number to do so is 773-242-9336. Yes, sir, V-Dog. Hey, Bobby, can y'all put a live scoreboard on the screen for Bulls game as well? Oh, yeah, we be doing that. We be doing that. Google a little slow, but we be definitely putting the live scoreboard on for the Bulls, though. For sure. For sure. Rod said, Bobby, I saw the report now saying Jaden Ribs, he's questionable for the games. I think he's gonna play. I agree with you. I think he's gonna play as well. So we'll see though. But appreciate y'all for tuning in into this breaking news. Just wanted to give you guys that update. Make sure before you go, you hit the like button, you subscribe. We left all the details for how you could be a part of the mailbag episode. So that's it. Make sure you catch us tomorrow in preparation for this game. Thank y'all so much. Chat-town up.